Good afternoon, bunnies. Welcome on in. I know we've just done a Hollow Knight stream, but again, the reason why we've done this, so we've split up the VOD into two nice, clean setups. So those who wanted to watch Hollow Knight, they can watch that one. And obviously Silksong now as well, so that obviously, if you don't want to get spoiled or whatsoever, you don't have to worry about that one. So I wanted to make that like nicely clear for the VOD channel. So that's why that's there. Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. I don't know if anyone has noticed, but I was like, okay, we're gonna play Silksong. How can I possibly dress up in the way that it looks a little bit like Silksong? So what I've done is I've got a black top, as you can see, and obviously Hornet wears this red poncho to her design, and I was like, I'll just wear like a red flannel and a white cap. So there you go. That's my my attempt of showing like Hollow Knight. But yes, welcome in case you don't know who I am, because we could probably have a lot of newcomers coming in. My name is Nico. I'm part of a team of 3, of which all the other ones are Liam and Rosie, and we play lots of games from PS1 all the way to PS5. But again, we're shooting ourselves in the foot because we're not playing this one on PlayStation. We're playing this one on Switch 2, which, yes, I got it installed, up and running. I'm very excited for this one. If you were trying to get this game on Steam, in retrospect, it was very, very difficult. In fact, I can tell you now, it's it's not happening. I think there's people in the chat at the moment that are still trying and not able to get it. And obviously on PlayStation right now, apparently it's delisted, so that's going to be difficult. But yes, I'm super happy. Thank you so much, buddies, for letting me know that the game was readily available on Switch 2 and it was able to work. I really didn't want to disappoint you all because you guys want to obviously see us playing some Hollow Knight Silksong. So here you go. That's my way to deliver that to you as well. And also, like I said, I know Rosie really wants to play some Hollow Knight, and I have heard you don't need to play Hollow Knight in order to enjoy Silksong. So I'm like, this is then like a nice little thing for her. So if you're watching this, Rosie, you now have Silksong that you can play wherever you like. So yes, we're going to be playing it on Switch 2. I'm going to be playing it like this. I prefer to have it with a controller. And if you've never had a Switch 2 controller in your hands, look, I get it if you're not really interested in it, but you've got to at least hold it once in your life. But it's like holding a cloud, according to John Cartwright, and he is 100% correct. It's like if you have like a soap block and it's been used for a while and it gets like softer and softer and softer, you can then just hold it. You're like, oh, that's soft. Yes, Rosie, you're right. Rosie's in the chat here at the moment. Yes, Rosie, I got Silksong, so you have now a way to play it. So I'm gonna get it on Steam as well, but now you have a way to play it. Because again, buddies, I cannot overestimate this one. This game is so ridiculously affordable. Like, apparently everyone's like gambling, like what is it going to cost? I thought it was going to be something like £22, $25 or something like that, based on like inflation rate, and it's a bigger game than Hollow Knight, more likely, you know, all those statistics in place. But no, Team Cherry literally is trying to sell it for £16 over here at the moment. £60.75 technically, but hey ho. The point is that it's very affordable, and I'm so happy to say that's why. It's on Game Pass as well, if that's more your cup of tea as well. So you have tons of options how you can play this game at the moment. Before I say anything in the chat, I am going to say hello to everyone in the chat, as we always do. We have got, let's see, I'm going to have to find at what point the stream started. We have got Say McTavish, we got Chocobo Breeder, we got Zarek002, Arctic of Prussia, Jolly Holly, welcome on in. We also have got Hanging with My Nomies as well. Lunan's Atlas, welcome on in. And Head Saladus is here as well. Miss Donny, Fisher Rosa, Hikari Kim is here as well. Welcome on in, Hikari Kim. Who else do I see here? I see Weird as well. Welcome on in, Weird. Informing about Rosie's NES game. Trust me, she was not playing that. I probably still was Ninja Gaiden from the Ninja Gaiden Ragebound stream, which, by the way, is also brilliant. Do check that one out if you're looking for like a nice 2D platformer this summer. Who else do we have here? I see Hez as well. Get all Persona 5. That's not a bad trade-off. That is generally not a bad trade-off from one red game to another red game, I suppose. Insomniac Lena says that the Lacandle has worked. Welcome in, Insomniac Lena. Who else do we have here? See, Andy Sloan saying good afternoon. Welcome on in. Chocobo Breeder is here as well, moderating. Thank you so much for moderating the Hollow Knight stream as well as this one. Chucky, hope you're doing well. Who else do we have here? Marn is here as well, saying, I was going to make spaghetti and meatballs today, but I still only have a burger on the way. Whoops. Yeah, how did that happen? How did that happen, Marn? I need to know the full ins and out on it. Frank is here as well. Welcome in, Frank. Bandit7512 said hello. Creative Nerd, welcome on in. And Hez says, Nico, I just did the Space Palace. It was hell. I don't think we're there yet, Hez, but I have heard that's like the part of the game where it dips, I believe. We're currently in September, I would say, in Persona 5, but all the way throughout the journey, it's been wonderful. I cannot wait to go back on that one, but August has been very, very hectic with things like Gamescom and all these other events coming up. A lot of people want to hang out with us on Fridays these days, so it makes it a bit more difficult to play Persona 5. And hey, if it means you're playing with friends rather than playing Persona 5, I think the game is kind of doing its purpose. Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you agree with that one? But yes, Persona 5 Royal, brilliant game. But if you ask me which one my favorite is, it's Persona 3, if I'm being honest. I love Persona 3. I love its messaging. And Persona 3 Reload was one of my favorite games of last year. It wasn't my favorite, that was Astro Bot. But Persona 3 Reload is extremely profound. It's like what people say. Some people say like, oh, you either love it or you hate it. Or you're like, oh my goodness, JW Beyond! Thank you. So I was about to write on this coaster over here. Why was I doing that? JW Beyond, thank you so much for the subs to Tonyon, Sleepy Harrow, 6, Wolf, Wegas, and Ryuzaki. Thank you so much. I'm going to note your name down in the Book of Eternity as well. Yes, for those who do not know, I'll quickly mention that too. We have this book called the Book of Eternity, and it's apparently this art piece of of Van Gogh at the moment, but it's the third book, so it's technically the Book of Eternityyy. And if you either give subs, donate to us, gift us anything through Throne, or rate a stream, your name will be noted down in the Book of Eternity. As you can see, I've already noted down a bunch of names, and we keep a track of everyone that does that. And we're doing that right now with I probably have to hold my face, a Wallace and Gromit pen, because we're Bristol based over here, so we love repping that one. So yes, we like to do that one. Oh, it didn't work. One sec. But yeah, what is it? Let me see what everyone else is saying in the chat. Kindness is fine in level 4. Well done. I think that's the tricky one. I love that as well about Persona 3, 4, and 5. It's like, with Persona 3, I'm not going to spoil it, but in Persona 3, there is an optimal order in which how you tackle your skills. And then Persona 4, you can try that strategy again, but it will not work half as well if you did something different. So I love that Persona 3 and 4 are well aware of the fact that you might be trying that technique out. Which, you know, spices it up again. But for the most part, you should play these games. You should play these games, obviously, not knowing what happens with inside of them, because I think that's where you get the most enjoyment out of them. Let's see. Fisher Rosa says, Persona 5 looks great. I'll play it one day. It's huge. It is a huge undertaking. Persona 3 took me 90 hours to beat, and then an extra 25 hours for platinuming it. Persona 4, I think we hit the finish line at 110 hours, didn't we, Rosie? Didn't we? And we have Persona 5. We're currently 50 hours in. Jolly Holly says, I love the Persona franchise. Let me grab you one thing quickly, Holly. Check this out. So, in case, for those who do not know, Rosie works in the games industry, and she gets sent out to do some of these trips, and she went on one for Persona 3, and she's got this, which I think is awesome. She's got a school bag to promote Persona 3 and has the Atlas logo on top of it as well. It's full of goodies as well. Let's see what's inside of it. Is this still even a Silksong stream? Let's see what's inside of it. If I'm allowed to show it, that is. But I think we are, because, you know, time's passed. What's in it? Oh, we got, like, a Persona 3 Reload over in here. What else is in here? Oh, is that what I think it is? Oh, it's like a notebook or something? got like a notebook with it. Look how awesome this is. So yeah, Rosie's got the whole kit from her work, and yeah, incredibly envious of it, of course. But yeah, this was given to press, I believe. So we've got that one lying about. But yes, obviously I love Persona, the Persona games. I've put on my Santa list, I really want to have Persona 3 Portable. And if you don't know about Persona 3 Portable, I'll give you one huge reason why you definitely should want to check that one out. There's a mode in it called Femsi. And if you don't know what that is, so obviously you know the protagonist of Persona 3 is Makoto, it's like the guy. But there's also a girl equivalent of it, and that completely changes the relationship and the events that you're doing in Persona 3. So rather than like you can romance the girls in the game, you can now romance the boys. Obviously that means that particular rooms that are only meant for like boys or girls, that will be switched up as well. So the whole game flips itself on its head, and your whole relationships change as a result. And I really want to play that one day, because I'm just very curious what that one is about. Kotone, that's her name, yeah. But it's really cool how they found a way to expand Persona 3 in a way that it still feels like original content. Because, what is it? Yeah, Sophia says, like, I'm sorry, I got everyone talking about Persona. No, it's okay. Yeah, I've been playing Femsi, which is so fun. I've heard that Kotone is, like, very snarky, and I'm just very curious what that's all about. So, very excited about that one. But yeah, I'll definitely come back to it one day. And if you also want to see something really cool, the fan base is doing currently like a Femsi mod of Persona 3 Reload, and it's looking so darn good. Like, the model of it looks great. The voice acting is a fantastic choice, in my opinion. They've created an original OP for it as well. All the branding is now, was it candy red, hot pink, magenta, all that stuff. Basically my favorite colors. So I'm very, very happy for that one as well. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, there's also like original tracks made for it. There are remixes, as if Persona 3 Reload would remix them. It's super cool. Anyways, I'm just gonna shut up about Persona. We will definitely come back to Persona, but because I am trying actively to recruit some buddies to get on the Persona bandwagon, because I love Atlus's Shin Megami Tensei RPGs, and yeah, they're very hard to stream, because obviously you've got to stream like 5+ hours per day if you want to like make a dent through that game. Gosh, I know that Toki, friend of the show, was playing Persona 5, and I have no clue how many hours Toki would have had to put in, or how many days it would have taken to get from nothing to beating it. Like, if we did that, we'd be set for the year. We'd be set, we would do nothing else, and we're going to see such a diminishing return with that one, but it would take months to beat that one. Which where we literally, Rosie and I found ourselves in at the moment. Let me see. Get them to play it. That's what we're doing, Hess. That's why we're talking about it. But I should probably return it back indeed, because I do think Silksong and Persona are very, very different games. So yes, like I said, Silksong has been highly, highly anticipated over the last few years. It started out as a DLC that was meant to be for free for Hollow Knight, but it turned out that it got worse and worse and worse in development, in the sense that it escalated to now it basically becoming its own game. Which is awesome. This stuff actually happens quite often in the industry. I can't give you an example at the moment, which is a terrible thing to do when you say that. But there are indeed examples of like a game starting with something, a real small concept, and then just it escalates into something else. Like, I think that's how Devil May Cry, for instance, started, because maybe not everyone knows this, but Devil May Cry was originally a Resident Evil game, and then it became something different. Because Resident Evil 2 and Devil May Cry have got the same director, just so you know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said in my previous Hollow Knight stream, I'll quickly recap it. When this game got announced with its release date, I bit the bullet. I especially also thanks to Ashmill, a friend of the show, who have been like influencing me to be like, oh, let's just check it out, because I was under the impression it was going to be very Souls-like. It wasn't. It has Souls-like elements to it. It was more Metroidvania in the end, and that kind of like pushed me over to try more of it. And I'm so excited to check this game out now. especially with how beautiful the art is. And now considering that Hollow Knight was made in 2017, which is kind of crazy to think. 2017, by the way, was one of the best years of game. It's so good. Sonic Mania, Crash Bandicoot, all that good stuff. And now Hollow Knight's in that row as well. Like, but yeah, what is it? Silksong is now finally out, and it seems that people are very, very much loving it. Like I said, thank you so much, Team Cherry, for making this game incredibly easy to get. Affordable as well? I say easy, but I mean literally like you can get it on any platform. It's not like you're stuck on a PSVR 2 or something. I love that you can just get it either through Game Pass. It's on Switch. You can take that portably as well. That works. Steam, you can play it on your Steam Deck more likely as well. It's extremely accessible. Whatever setup you've got, you can more likely play it, and it's affordable. It's probably the best bang for buck deal that you can get this year. It's going to also be a very competitive year when it comes to, like, you know, how we rate games. So obviously, let's face it, Clair Obscur is going to win Game of the Year. It's like if they're not going to win that, they're going to win Best Music. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to go with Silksong, because I think that's like the only rival that they have against that. Now, if you ask me personally, Donkey Kong Bonanza is my Game of the Year, but I do think Clair Obscur deserves it with its ingenuity, its creativity. And what was so cool, by the way, I have to say this because I can only say this here, but what I found hilarious is that there's a couple of games that are inspired, some say, that inspired Clair Obscur, and those who played those games, they were trying to teach the player a lesson with those games, and Clair Obscur kind of echoes that message a little bit, and then you don't see them follow through with that message, and I'm like, well, it's time to play those games again then, isn't it? So I thought that was quite funny. Nier Automata is inspired by this game, according to the bot. That's a radical pick. I would like to see actually how Silksong and Nier Automata would be similar in that sense. I still need to go back to that one. I've played like 7 hours of Nier Automata and I really enjoyed it, even though I probably say it wrong. I think it's Automata, but who knows. Lots of yapping at the moment. Nier Automata, another 2017 game. Can you believe as well? That was in a month span time, right? This is when you think about, like, when this came out, we just took them as really good games, but considering they're still having a relevance today, it's kind of mad. But that in a month's time, we had Nier Automata, we had Breath of the Wild that came out. You might have forgotten that was a thing. The Switch came out with Breath of the Wild, and in the same week we got Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, out of the three, I'd probably pick Nier for myself, but just letting you know, like, that's mad. Like, there's 3 games people still talk about to this day. Heck, I would even argue that Nier Automata has, like, put the Nier franchise completely back on the map, to the level where I think people are, like, hungry for more games. I think the people are actually, like, want to see what Yoko Taro is up to these days. Like, what's he cooking at the moment? Was an easy plat for me, says Hikari Kim. Rosie says both Nier games are great. I really like Replicant. I've not played Replicant, but I do know that Frankie calls it her favorite game of all time. So there must be some weight in that area. It must be really good. But I've not played that one. If I'm not mistaken, isn't Nier Replicant a remaster of the PS3 Nier? Might be wrong with that one. Yoko Taro did the free voice of card games. Really good ones. I've never heard of those, Chucky. It is. Okay, great. Because I'm not going to lie, when you see Nier on PS3, the box art looks completely nothing like what the game looks like. Because when I think of, like... Well, I might be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that when I think of Nier, I think more of Nier what Nier Replicant looks like the box art. With its, like, more... desaturated blue hues, and then if you look at Nier on PS3, I believe it's like some big brawny dude in a bronze gold, like, look at me, it's almost like it's closer to Azura's Wrath than it is to what Nier Automata is trying to be. Beck Schmidt, welcome. Thanks so much for joining, and welcome in. Kevin says, all right, how's progress? Anyone in yet? Kevin, check this out. Check this out. This one. Hold up. Can I... Ta-da! There it is! Hollow Knight Silksong. I got it installed and ready to go on this one. The good old 360 version of the game, says Domino. Oh, is that the box art I was thinking of? So yes, we have given up on PlayStation. It ain't happening today. Oh no, we've given up on Steam. I don't think it's going to happen today, but no worries. I'll be playing that one on what is it? On Steam when it's ready and it's come out. But yeah, now Rosie basically has a way of playing the game too. It's the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, I might add as well. From my understanding, it's an upgraded version of the Switch 1. I thought that's worth mentioning here too. And I'm going to be playing it on a Pro controller. Because, yeah, I cannot be asked to play on the Joy-Cons, I'm afraid. I love the Switch 2, don't get me wrong. Please don't cut us from your lists, Nintendo. But what is it? But I do really, really like playing it with a controller, if you give me that option. So yes, let's check this game out. Ooh, this could be interesting. Let's check this out. Will this be bad? Normally updates are fine, but it's just you're gonna have to connect to the service. Awesome. Okay, it's working. It is real, everyone. It is here. Oh my goodness. Wait. Please. Please, we're so close. We are this close. Please. Oh. Excusez-moi. What's going It crashed. It had one more in him. Silksong was like, I got one more in me, everyone. I got one more in me. I can break this game one more time. Silksong. That is one of the overlays that you can pick on. What is it? On Hollow Knight as well. Let's have a look. HUD appearance. There you go. I love this, by the way. I love that Team Cherry puts their backers like on their sleeve. In case for those who weren't there during the Hollow Knight stream, basically people who backed this game back in the Kickstarter days, they send in their designs as well. And they translated that into character designs, and those character designs got names sometimes based on what the people were called when they put that in. I just love that. I just love to see that Team Cherry was so appreciative of those who believed in them and those who financially put them in the position that they are in today. I think that's awesome. I think that I just wanted to point that out because you don't get to see that often in this industry, that people just not only say they're appreciative of it, but then show it in ways like this. Let's see. Higher frame rate mode for displays. Yes, please. Resolution will be reduced. That I don't think that will be a problem, but we shall see. Actually, it doesn't matter. Let's do it like this for now. Yes. Audio. I think that should be all good. Oh, this is nice. So I'm guessing this is like, you know, if Hornet goes like who did that or something in the game. Right, let's go. Now I know Rose is gonna play, so I'll play number 2 to keep that door nice open. Right, I'm gonna be quiet for a second. Just like with Hollow Knight, starts out with a quote. I was laughing at what Chucky said in the chat. How is the volume, buddies? Is that all good? Shouldn't affect me. There they are. Volume is great. Axe! What? Oh, you can't throw me through it. If this is gonna be anything like Gustav, I can't, you know what I mean? Yeah, Jolly, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, are we in Green Path? Remember, right? You meet the... I don't know if he's actually called Hollow Knight, but you know the character you played Hollow Knight. That's where you meet him, in this area. Oh my god, it plays already fantastic. Moss Grotto. Is this where you live, Hikari Kim? The grotty area. Ha ha ha, it's just a kid. We can look down and we can look up. If there are any questions, buddies, about how this game plays, or if you want me to test something, let me know. Right, I'm just gonna follow the path. Why is he making Donald? Why is he making Donald Duck noises? Ollie says, "Why am I crying? I feel everyone is going to be so happy today seeing after this long wait." That's okay, absolutely. Like, it's empathetic to be so excited for this game. Like, I've had it with a couple of people as well that would get finally a game that you know they've been looking forward to for years. It's completely fine to feel that. I also love it when you have friends that, like, book the day off and they'll get, like, a nice takeaway and they'll set up, like, a friend group and chat about it with each other. I love to see that. Yeah, it's a bit Donald, isn't it? I can't do it so well because of the headset. Yeah, that's the thing with... Oh, I think I literally ruined that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I sure did. Right. So, already I can tell that Hornet over here seems to be launching more forward when you try to grab onto a ledge, which I thought was interesting. It's hard to explain, but let me see if I can show it off. Like when I do... No, I can't show it here. What's this? Mossberry. Yeah, so menu buttons are the exact same as Hollow Knight. Mossberry, a sweet fruit that grows in moist environments. Its seeds are toxic to most creatures. But yeah, it's I also think there could be sometimes with particular instruments people get more emotional. Like when people think of, let's say, Kingdom Hearts, is the oboe, for instance, is like a very prominent instrument in that one. But for me, if there's one thing that makes me cry like a baby, it's Yasunori Mitsuda, composer of Chrono Trigger, and he does anything with a piccolo. That, like, Xenoblade Chronicles Freeze design, when it comes to the sound, with the piccolo is... Oh, you can swim! Hold up! Always does something to me. Is there anything here? There is. Yeah, this. So pay attention to how a hornet grabs on this edge. You'll see that I will launch myself forward. Let me hold up. Like that. Yeah, you do that by pressing the jump button as well. I do not remember that in Hollow Knight. The Bowed Instrument and Legend of Korra soundtrack make me cry. Says Womble. I think the biggest crybaby I've ever been at like music is gotta be when I went to see Joey Saishi. And I kid you not, I've never seen anyone be as passionate about music as he is. He played his music, like played piano of his next movie. That was the Heron movie. And he literally cried when he was playing in London. Like I've just not seen that. Like someone caring so deeply about the music they made. Is it here that we have to go? No, we've already been there, so what am I doing wrong? Oh. Do we heal? We can't heal. I can't move. Okay. Wait, was it always like this? Hold up. Are we having like what's it called again? What's the game called again? I can't believe I'm blanking on this game. Control. That was the name. Are we having like Control with where the area just shifts? Oh no, we just dropped down, that's why. Okay, so that's basically back to the normal. Nico, have you and Rosie been able to see Totoro stage show in London? No, we have not. But I do know Rosie is a huge fan of Totoro. We do have a little Totoro in the living room. Like right underneath our TV because he just blends in so nicely. I blubbered like a baby, says Hot Italian. Here's a little fun fact for you about Totoro. So, the dad in the Japanese dub of Totoro is voiced by a man called Shigesato Itoi. If you don't know who that is the director for Earthbound on Super Nintendo and Mother 3 for that matter. So all the Earthbound games are directed by Totoro's, you know, the kid's dad from the movie Totoro. Yeah, that's like I love that because those are like wild stories. I think Itoi was a bit of an actor before he directed games. Can I hold on to a ledge as well? No, you immediately start moving. Let's have a look. What's over here? It's so peaceful. Oh my god, Rosie, you're gonna love this. I brought my husband a wee Totoro keychain. That is a crooked design of him. We also have a Totoro mat in our sitting room. Oh, no way. Are you guys like big Totoro fans? Also, hold up. Have I missed it? Like, I know that you guys were like, what is it? What do you call that again? Engaged. There you go. Sorry. You were engaged. Have you two already married? Have I missed it? That's okay if I missed it. I just want to make sure that I've got the record straight. Because I know you were obviously very... I got married a week... Yes! Congratulations! Can we get some clap emotes for Holly in the chat? Massive congrats on getting married, Holly. I know you were looking very forward to this one, because every time I channeled in your stream, because you were like, oh, I'm planning for the wedding, I'm saving up for the wedding, and all that stuff. So cool. Massive congrats. Like, obviously, you don't have to share to everyone all the time that you're doing particular things, but I'm just happy for you. This is the happiest day of my life. Wonderful. Oh. Oh. I returned with food. Just Chucky. Chucky, what did you get? One thing that... Oh, oof, that's not... I'm not doing so hot. One thing that I noticed immediately with Silksong already, there's a lot less death and despair in this world already. Like, the amount of, like, just dead corpses or sorrow that lands in Dirtmouth, which obviously, you know, makes sense because, you know, you literally land in a town that is decimated from what it used to be. Whereas this seems a lot more alive and a lot more quiet and calm. Fried noodles and gyoza. Nice. Sorry. I think, sorry for calling you out, Holly, like this, but I was once in Georgia's stream. And not the Georgia we're thinking of, buddies. And I dropped, I said like, oh, I always get like an itchy nose as well. And literally like the whole time of this stream I've been like... So it's just so annoying when you have an itchy nose. It's just funny because now you see me doing it. Yeah, it's so good. How pretty this game is. Ikari Kim says it's from the same, Oh, I see. Ooh. Hold on. Oh my goodness! JW Beyond, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Holly. Enjoy your emotes and your no pre-ads when you come on in. Also, I want to point out as well, the moss, it gets squished a little bit when you walk on it. And then when you walk on it, it makes Donald Duck noises. That's also very interesting. Are we walking in? We are walking in circles, aren't we? Buddies, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I hate this. I told you I get lost easily in these games. I don't remember this though. No, I do remember this. No! I'm trying, buddies. I'm trying. I can already tell that... Okay. I thought Jockey was gonna be like with the gyoza. Something like that. Just getting ready to put the gyoza away and start typing angrily like, oh my god, this guy. It's like watching that Cuphead reviewer. Hey, say what you want, Nomies. I don't know how long you've been here. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, you've been following for a very, very, very long time, yeah. Yeah, no, you definitely were there when we got the platinum for Cuphead. But that should prove the point. We don't suck at video games. That was so cool. We've actually hit the 2-year mark on that event from back then. For those who came in later, in the beginning of BuddyGames, Rosie and I set a massive goal of trying to complete Cuphead on expert mode together. Can I reach this? Trying to beat Cuphead on expert mode together, and it was such a blast to do that. It was so rewarding as well, like when you work towards... Ah, that's where we went wrong. We should have gone this way. Yeah, Hornet is not making a map yet. It was very rewarding to see that you're working towards a goal, and then when you hit that finale, that everyone wants to... You know, everyone's hanging out over there. We had like 100 people or something watching the finale, which was just so cool to see. I keep forgetting I cannot wall jump yet. There it is again. It's like we're infected or something. Ruined chapel. Oh, she sits like with her legs crossed like this. I mean, you can't really see it now. But yeah. I love the poncho design as well. There. Another thing that Hollow Knight does so beautifully as well is if we look at the little lights over here, there's foregrounds and backgrounds, but they do it so gracefully that it almost feels 3D. Like, look at, for instance, how the green little, I don't know what you want to call it, like little fireflies or something? How they flow up, but you can tell there's depth to it. It's looking really good. Our first boss. Okay. I might need to change the setup down the line. Can we do this first try? Oh, you can stagger them. Okay. There we go. Woo! What was that violin work? Hold up. Did you hear that? That was such a step up from Hollow Knight's music in and of itself. I do not recall violins being used in Hollow Knight for my playthrough. I need to quickly change something about my setup over here. So one sec. Let's see. Is it this? Yeah, it's this one. I think it's just... Yes. Okay, that works. Put you here.
Good work, kid.
Thank you, Carl. There. Okay, awesome. My camera was in the way, so I had to change my setup a little bit. Yo, is this... Hold up. Are we in dirt? Was that Dirt Mouth? The tunnel looked a little bit too much like it. I mean, the voice could be someone from the previous game. It's not. Up with you! Up! I won't have you dying on my floor! Ah, awake at last. You should mind your strength, traveler. There's no use wasting energy on an old nobody like me.
Yanara.
Oh my god, Hornet can talk. I see that now, madam. My welcome to your land has not been kind. I had reason to be wary. So, you're another pilgrim then? Scuttled out of the darkness to climb the great path and bow at its gilded peak?
Tamirian.
I am no pilgrim. I am Hornet, and I arrived to your land by no choice but of my own. I was brought to your kingdom by force, captured by strength bugs clad in veils. Oh, how curious! The bugs at the citadel at the summit of our land. They veil themselves in service to their faith, or perhaps as slaves to something greater.
Wenera.
Then I shall seek their citadel. If these veiled bugs would go to such length to bring me here, I intend to find out why. Oh, ferocious! Intimidating! Yours is no pilgrim spirit. You're the bearing of a hunter. Welcome then, fierce traveler to Farloom, our holy yet haunted land. Before you depart, permit an old bug a brief warning. Best keep that weapon drawn. Our kingdom is gripped by a curse. Its paths grow wild and dangerous, and though some will still attempt to climb the citadel at its crest, none return to speak of what they see. Okay, the Great Citadel. Ascend through the lands of Farloom to reach the citadel at the kingdom's peak. Through the objectives and screens. Okay, so we have a much clearer goal this time around. What else do we have? Hunter's Cloak. Simple protective garb. Expertly woven. By showing signs of age. We've got a tool pouch. What else do we have? We've got shell shards this time around rather than geo. The silk thingy. Oh, that's the tool that we have. So I can imagine we're going to see power-ups around it again, like in Hollow Knight. So we need to keep our weapon drawn. Oh, you can already tell there's going to be...
home, good hunter.
I was thinking that too, yeah. Some say Bloodborne was inspired by this game. Let me see. Carl, boop. Note your name down again. Let me just make sure I'm up to date. Yes, we're all good. Also, remember, right, it's just a needle that Hornet is using as a weapon, but to make it feel bigger, it makes like the sound of a typical sword. It's on PlayStation now. It says no me's. Bone Bottom. Very nice. A fellow pilgrim, are you? About to start your great journey to the holy citadel up top?
Da, Fenestra.
I am no pilgrim, sir, though it seems we will be traveling a similar path. Not a pilgrim? Well, it makes no difference, I suppose. We all must walk the roads up and up, though most of us will fall long before we see Grant's gates. If you're wise, you stop here and rest a while before heading out in that dangerous world. Just got a notification and bought it straight away. Yeah, don't risk it. I can imagine there's going to be a lot of people right now in chat. They're waiting until they can get it, and then like, phew, they're gone. They're doing their own thing. Ooh. Oh, you've come down to hide here too, then? It's a fearful world out there. If you can keep quiet, I don't mind you joining me.
Cadestre.
You've chosen a curious place to rest, ma'am. This pit of bells and structure around it They suggest a station for travel, though one long abandoned. Hey, rumors in the camp say these bells run throughout the lands, great veins of them, forged by our ancient kin. And some even say bugs used to travel through them in gilded carriages, no less. Is this implying? Is this implying that there's a time gap between Hollow Knight and Silksong? Surely such faithful travel would be a sin for us pilgrims. We must walk and climb and crawl using our own meager claws. Only thus can we prove our devotion. But then again, it could also be that this is a completely different world and that they're not correlated between the two, at least not directly. But I am going to ring it. Okay, nothing's happening to them. Oops. I didn't know it could hit you from there. £16. What a steal. Oh, a traveller! Destined for the Citadel, yes? Well, before you embark, why don't you stop and make some trade with an old pilgrim? I'd see your wares, madam, though I fear I may have nothing worthy to offer in return. Oh, worry not. If you lack finds goods to trade, we can barter still. In this devout land, we deal with currency of faith. Rosaries. These are those finely carved beads of prayer. Sorry. If you will only share some with me, I will trade you something fair. Nice. Okay, so we can buy lots of goodies again. Like, again, I'm privileged in the sense that I've only just experienced Hollow Knight like 2 weeks ago, but this must feel so at home seeing this again after all these years. What's this you're building, sir? A sign of some kind? Hey, you're a sharp bug. A wishful. It's past this time. Well, hold up. It's past time this old camp had one. As a resident fixer, I've taken it upon myself to sort it out. They're a popular thing about Farloom. Wish walls. Useful too. So many prayers left unanswered. Gives them a place to go. A typical builder talk as well. Need to jump out. I'll be keeping the stream open on the background, so I hope to hear good things. Have a great stream, everybody, and happy Silksong release day. Exactly, Carl. No worries, and thank you so much for keeping the stream on, after all. Yeah, we are definitely not getting partner anytime soon, but what is it? It does definitely help the channel, of course. Leave it on this one for a second. What a bob. Look, I'll say it now. Last time we had a character like this in Hollow Knight, it didn't go well with them. So, please. Oh, hear me pray. Please hear me sing. I don't know what to do with this. Do I sing this? My path's ahead, but here's the thing. I make it sound like Hugh Jackman in Les Mis. You sing! I can't squeeze past, oh gate of bone. That's how he sings right in Les Mis. So please wake up and help, oh.
Buenera.
Why do you sing, little one? This bony gate seems like poor audience.
Deloya.
Oh, but of course I sing. I am Sherma, a pilgrim just like you. I hear the call of the great citadel just like every other devout soul. But look there. No, look here. As soon as our sacred journey begins, we are tested. This huge gate stands between us and the way forward. Only holy prayer and song will open the way. In this kingdom, you even mighty bone is moved by music. Join your voice with mine, Red Maiden. You, me, and my lucky chime will sing together until the great gate opens. And now she's ringing it even more. And then she just keeps singing.
BuddyGames are pretty.
Does that hit? Okay, it hits her. Hold up. Careful. Okay, anyone that's watching Silksong right now with me, that's a note to note down. Clearly, you can hit them by accident. They seem quite like, oh, haha, it tickles. But, yeah, again, they did warn us, like, don't draw your weapon near them. Oh, no way! Luna's Atlas, hope it went well. We're currently just exploring in Hollow Knight. Oh, is Womble leaving? I've got to head off. Thanks for the stream, Nico. No worries, Womble. Hope you enjoyed the stream and have a wonderful rest of your day. There. Ah, familiar floor. Oh! It's like a boss rush coming up. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if you saw it, buddies, but when Hornet puts her nail up, you can see a little orange ball that follows it. And that orange ball will indicate how much you have left. Let me do that quickly. Oh no, it didn't. It was just coincidence. Never mind. Sorry. Oh, I need more fed. I don't know if I want to open that gate, because that means that she'll probably be more in danger. Let's go down. Sing it again, yeah. I really want a dash, but it will come back eventually. So yeah, the way how this game controls at the moment, it controls very, very good. It is, yeah, in line with Hollow Knight. Obviously it has similarities. It's a bit slightly different, but there's nothing really about it that I would say like is wrong or flawed or whatsoever. At least in this stage. Okay, drop down to the right. There we go. You did it! Hi, did you see that, Red Maiden? The Great Gate heard my song, and in its infinite and ancient kindness, has opened the way forward for us. Gate, 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 nice gate. I've met gate, 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 greatest miracle yet. Ha ha! Protect at all costs. Oh, a bench, a bench, a bench. Oh. Oh, I need a little bit more. Wait, but that was that stuff. This isn't it. It is. Oh my god, you gotta run after them. Quick, quick, quick. Grab as much as you can. This may sound weird what I'm about to say, but it feels almost like we're in a volcano. The way how everything is structured. Okay, inspect that. You are pilgrim. You are blessed to walk the foundations of Farloon. Humble yourself before the shells of those who gave their lives to hold our kingdom's weight. Knowing these games, something horrible will happen. I know. There's like, I've played too much Bloodborne to just not to be too naive. You know what I mean, Chucky? Yo, this music, buddies. I'm not really so happy that I need 10 more rosaries in order to get that checkpoint. Yo, evacuate, Zarek, you're right. I need to get out of here. Get your run Liams in. They gotta get out of here. Some say, Zarek, that Mafia was inspired by this game. I'm so scared because I only have like 1 health and I've got no checkpoint. Right. Wait, what am I doing? There we go. That's better. Her run animation looks wonderful as well. Way ahead of you, Chucky. I think it's because the healing mechanic looks... Oh! Is a bit different in this game than it is in Hollow Knight. There's more of a charge you gotta build up. Elaine Bookman in says, lasagna. Don't forget, buddies, February 3rd. I know it falls on my anniversary date, so it would be difficult for me, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and convince Rosie if we can have a lasagna. Elaine, thank you so much for the bits as well. Again, a 100% of the money we make goes straight back into BuddyGames. In fact, what is it? For instance, we've bought like lights for BuddyGames. All of the stuff behind us is bought thanks to you all. So we do not pocket any of the money. We use it straight back for BuddyGames stuff. In fact, we have the ambition of going to Gamescom. We think it might actually happen next year. But yeah, with your support, we can absolutely make trips like that. Yeah, I just keep echoing it for now, Chucky, but close to the time, we're absolutely doing that. Absolutely. I really like that idea. I would probably burn it. I think you can do it, Zarek. Just undercook it and then just keep cooking it. You know what I mean? Start slow, start small, and keep building up until you land it just right. Note down, of course, what you learned from it, and after that, you should be gold. Aha! A native of these fiery lowlands approaches. Have no fear, my friend. We fleas are but humble travelers.
Has been?
Well met, sir. Though, like you, I'm not of these lands. I'm merely journeying through. Oh, a kind spirit. It's good luck for wanderers to meet on an unfamiliar path. And now that we've met, know that I am Flea Master Mushka, leader of this caravan. Yanaga Mushke. He's got like a nice flamboyantness to him. Our own journey has begun, but you are most welcome to tarry here here for a while, stranger. Where ways are dark and winding, good bugs must stay close together. A bench! Nice. Dudeshna. I am saying, welcome to our caravan, stranger. You're a very funny, very strange flea, isn't it? No fur at all, and your wings fall off. It's just a jest, of course. Us fleas famous for giving jokes. Dudeshna, stranger. You are looking a little tired, is it? Unhealthy? You can rest with us here if you wish. It's nice and dark, and warmth from below brings good health. Still, you should make care to stay much long. You are not flea after all. It's great to see actually that the writing has got a step up as well. So when you play a game like Dragon Quest, what Yuji Horii and in particular, what Yuji Horii in his Japanese style would do is he would use accents to convey the character of a particular town, but also sometimes reflect the kind of town it's trying to resemble. Like how I believe it was that a lot of Kansai accents were used for like poor people, but then like proper old traditional Japanese would be used for the more the more privileged people in it. So I'm feeling that too with these characters. They have far more like colorful writing to them comparatively to Hollow Knight. Need to play some Dragon Quest games. Start with Dragon Quest 11. Just play that one, see how you fare with it, and then move on. That's my advice. And I know, Zarek, you always talk about your big backlog. I understand. You'll get to it. Dragon Quest 11 is a timeless game. I think it will be as good now as it will be 10 years from here. So just you'll get to that bridge when you cross it. It's you talk a lot about your backlog, Zarek. Oh, this is good. This feels wrong though. Am I meant to do this? I'm gonna see if I grab all of them, because I don't know if these items are gonna be like mega specific. AC Astro, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. How's the game so far? Brilliant. If you've played Hollow Knight before, you're gonna love it. If you like Metroidvanias, you're gonna love it. If you are looking for an affordable, interesting game and you want to be part of like a bigger community, not that we are a Hollow Knight community, but you just know there's gonna be lots of people talk about Hollow Knight, this is your game, I'd say. If it lives up to it, it's a bit early days for that, because again, we've only played an hour or two of it. Never played Hollow Knight. Have you played games like Super Metroid or other Metroidvanias? Going to dip out as Dan Law. Depending on how long your stream is for Nico, I might pop back in later, enjoy the stream. I might keep going for a little bit and just see how things go. I know that Rosie will be a bit later as well. I played other ones. Awesome. Yeah, it plays very similar to that, and it's got all the elements in place for being a really good game. Music so far has been fantastic, and its presentation with its nicely layered aesthetics whilst having very strong color contrast is fantastic. I probably will say this stream will not do it justice when it comes to its color grading, because we can't broadcast in HDR. But I bet you once you see this game in HDR, people will love it. Oof. Snappy explosions, love it. You just got a PS5 Pro. Let's go. Ready for Ryote. Oh, it was only 30? I thought it was like 50. Oh, look at this. No, what are you doing? Press the wrong button. The full Streets of Rage moment. We've already read this. Is it safe to say that other people in the chat right now are playing it too? Oh, that's a new move. If you jump and you hold down whilst doing a slash, you stab down. Nomi's is playing it now as well. Very nice. Just on the first boss, very good. Okay, there's nothing I can do yet. That's one thing that works really well as well. The button inputs for this. This looks, by the way, when you do this kind of like tappy jumps, this looks very like basic. Like, oh, whenever I press jump, I will jump up. But to actually make that like that almost rubbery feel to it, to make that feel good, is so ridiculously hard to code. There's a great video about this on Mario Odyssey with like this snappy jump to it. Work is done for the day, buddies. Time to rejoice. Kevin, get Silksong. Get it, get it. Join the craze. Join in. I'm getting it on Steam later, and Rosie will have this one on Switch too for her own sake. So Rosie has something to play whenever she wants to chill on the sofa or in bed. Whoa, hold up. Oh boy. Take that. Frayed rosary string. Oh, okay. So you hold 30 of them. I have a feeling. I have a feeling that this. Once I die, I might lose all my rosaries. I'd say if you had to pick between those Astro, I would do level up Ross. I'd probably go for that one between the three. Because with Rospective, you're locking yourself in, and I don't think the gaming element comes out forward too much. Ross the boss, or Ross B boss or something. Like, I've already made the mistake. People are gonna misread easily. And level up Ross is like nice and clean. I would go for that one. Blasphemy, says Chucky. Is it safe to assume, Kevin, you'll be playing this one tonight then? Why is that platform funny? Okay, it'll just lose its shape. Well, what's that about then? Right, what's over here? I wanted to wall jump against it, but I forgot that I can't do that yet. Yeah, Astro, think of the perspective of if someone says like, oh, this level up Russ, he's phenomenal. Check out their streams. Ask yourself, what would they type in on their keyboard? The simpler you can make it, the better, because then it's much easier to find stuff. Now, obviously, that is not a rule of thumb. You don't have to follow it, because you know, literally people like Cadicarus, like that's a very, very tedious name to write down. But hey, he made it, so it is possible to do whatever you like. There's something up there. Why are there so many dead bugs here? What happened here? Knew it! Pushanka! Edges sharp and senses keen! In my lands, this is the way warriors greet each other. For though you are a child barely hatched, you are also a warrior. Your stance, your weapon, your movement all proclaim it so. You have a keen sight for my skill, Bug, but my childhood has long since passed. What has happened here? I see signs of battle all around. These strange shuffling pilgrims. In the camp below, they were docile enough, but up here, they seem to have lost their senses. They cry out the darkness and attack their fellow travelers. Yakanish, keep your weapon drawn and your bearings true. The way ahead is winding, and to lose one's way invites only death. I'm a navigator amongst my tribe and have been making maps of these lands. I can trade them with you and supplies if you wish. Oh. So they are what is it? They're going to be the equivalent of getting your maps in this area. Interesting. I can't buy anything though. In these lands, names are given freely, are you not? I'm Chakra, wielding rings. If our hunts intertwine again, I will have new maps to trade. Until then, traveler. Until then, farewell. Child wielding needle. Oh, is that like a greet? Okay. I think Level Up Ross is the most catchy one out of the bunch. Why did she stop singing? I want some rosaries. Got exactly 40. It's almost as if the devs wanted me to have that. Yeah, no worries, Astra. I hope it helps. Travel much farther now. Okay, let's buy this. Yes, we definitely want that. We finally got a map. As per usual, it's locked on L1. Or whatever your button of choice is. And it's not a map of this area. What was she doing? Oh, we're back here, aren't we? Hey, yo! What's all this then? Nah, we ain't saving them yet. What's going on over here? So, is that an enemy? Yes, it is. I'm doing great. Can you stop chopping back, please? What happened to these people? They have reflux. So this jockey. Jockey, how does it, as someone that enjoys indie games, how does it feel to see an entire industry lean in onto an indie game? Because yeah, Hollow Knight is like a very good definition of an indie game. considering that it was backed by a community, it was developed by a small team, and it was published by the exact same team. I can already tell that Fangamer is going to be like, oh yes, we're going to be thriving this year. Everyone's getting Christmas bonuses. All we need is Chapter 5 of Deltarune and we'll be rich! No. That was a painful screech. It's lovely. So many devs releasing messages for Team Cherry as wishing them well. Yeah, it's because, what is it? It's just when you're working towards such a massive release. Yeah, you gotta help, but you gotta only, like, you can only celebrate it. I agree. I think someone, I don't know who said this once, but it is a bit of a miracle, you know, that video games even exist. With how they work, considering the fact that they are, what is it? Because they're so difficult to make. It should say in the title I'm playing on Switch too. Yes. Like, you know, how much I love the indie scene because they're so supportive of each other as well. Yeah, it's because they're trying, so much of indie games, not only so much, but there's definitely a lot of it, comes from the failure of the bigger picture. Because, and maybe not necessarily a failure, but it's more like, because this, oh my goodness, hold up, almost dead. Comes from a failure of like not delivering on the things that that people want. So this game is demanding all my attention. One sec. There we go. It comes from a place of like the video game industry not being able to deliver on the things that people want because they have higher goals or higher ambitions. It's like, you know, when you have a leak in an aquarium, a fishbowl versus an aquarium will leak way faster. So these giant companies, they have to abide to something bigger and grander in order to sustain themselves. So indie games come as like an answer for like what people want, and I love to see that indie games nowadays, because this is where my passion for indie games come, is that so many amazing games happened in the 80s and 90s and we'll never see a sequel for them again because of the fact that it's not profitable enough to keep that train going. So there's so many kids who are now adults and have started their own studio that are trying to like replicate that success. So yeah, sometimes you get something original like Hollow Knight, but I also really like to see like old tributes been given to old games, and I think that's what's so awesome about about the indie scene, is that you have people who looked at something and went, this is great, why aren't we seeing more of it? Actually, I'll do it instead. And sometimes to surprising qualities, to the levels where I would be like, yo, these companies gotta run for their money. Like how Anthem Blast, in my opinion, that's like my favorite example of an indie game that I think is such high quality that yeah, big corporations would look at that and go like, oh wow, we gotta, if this is our competition, we're gonna have to try harder. So yes, that's a thing that I love to see about indie games. Ay ay ay. First death. Gives me an opportunity to refill my drink. I lost on my rosaries! I knew it! I knew it! Crypt Custodian last year was my absolute favorite indie game, and it was a solo death. It's just mind-blowing. It is, yeah, it is insane how little people work on a project. However, saying that though, I will say one caveat on that. There is a lot of misconstruction sometimes about about how many people work on a game. I'm not saying Crypt Custodian is not made by one person, and your definition of how many people work on a game can differ. But for instance, there was a whole narrative around that Clair Obscur was made by a small team, and it's true, the main team was small. It was like 30 people, but the credits list 250 people, I believe. Or 150, it's something like that. It's basically a lot bigger than they played out to be. And I don't think that's inherently a bad thing, but we gotta make sure we say things the right way, is what I'm trying to say. We don't want to create an idea that only 10 people can make a game like Clair Obscur, so, you know, better hurry up. You know what I mean? That's the important part, because we don't want to create a toxic industry where, you basically have it that people have to work themselves to the bone because, oh dear, Clair Obscur was able to do all of this, and my game doesn't, so I guess I'm not good enough. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's not so much about what the devs are saying, but it's about what others are saying about it. That's so important. I'm still here playing Persona 5. It's on PlayStation, Hez. It's out. No joke. Chucky sent a link over a moment ago. Like, I'm pretty sure Chucky is able to play it at the moment. Like, it's been out for a while, but some people have succeeded in getting it. I bought it as soon as I got a notify on PlayStation. Okay. Then... Oh yeah, okay, so you basically have decided to not play it yet. So, the way how I interpreted your message, Hez, I interpreted it as, I'm still playing Persona 5, because I don't have Silksong. That's how I read it. So that's my bad. I've had to stop playing it. I'll play more later. It definitely feels great. Yeah, absolutely. You can tell that you've made a good purchase, essentially. I think we've already been here. Environmental obstacles. I don't remember that in Hollow Knight. I'm gonna finish stealing this truth. Oh, you're stuck on a quest. I see. Seems to be a bit of a parallax scroll happening as well. Oh, hold up! Oh no! That caught me. Okay, I really want a map for this area. Just trying to get my rosaries back, if possible. Huh? Did we see that? Did we see that the wire suddenly taking them over? Let me scroll up a little bit because I think Kevin didn't answer my question. Is Kevin gonna play this game tonight? Might have missed the mess, but I don't see it. Okay, what's over here? You didn't say, yeah. Nice. I really, really, really want to have some like more powerful attacks. Will they just respawn? What if I go here? Welcome back, McTavish. Okay, I think we've actually lost all the rosaries. Okay. There. Let's see if we can buy a map from her. Okay, with the settlement, she'll be there. Let's have a look. What can we buy? The Marrow map. That could be quite good. With this quill, you can add new areas. Okay, yeah, we should probably get that first and foremost. That seems very, very important. Compass track your location. I need this. I need this badly, buddies. I cannot play without this. I gotta go now. Thanks so much for the bonus stream, Nico. And bye, everyone. No worries saying McTavish. Thank you so much for stopping by. And, yeah. Hope you have a wonderful day. Just double checking some stuff over here. Yep, we good. We good. Let me just put it back on over here. Ikari Kim, do you think you'll be picking up this game? Nice, you can still do that. That's good to know. Just straight up, no clip through things. I think I'm just gonna farm for a little bit to get all the items and then go back. Can I climb that? No. Oh no 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 no! We've lost them all. Wait, can I not just go back and forward? Would that work? Would that work? It would work. Nice. It would work. Yes. Here we go. Let's get these two goons for a little bit. Farm up a little bit. Because yeah, I wonder how most people are going to play this game coming up. Because Switch 2 is such a good form. I think a lot of people actually played... what is it? Hollow Knight on Switch 1, didn't they? There. Oh, we didn't sit on the bench. No problem. First Hollow Knight has been great on Switch. I can see why people chose it. Yeah, I feel that Hollow Knight is definitely one of those games that, because of its bold art style, there we go, and its low performance, as in like, you know, it's low maintenance. It's not low performance. It's low maintenance. It has allowed consoles like the Switch to really thrive in it. And same to Steam Deck. There we go. There we have it. So I'm going to do one more boss, and then I'm going to call it quits on this one. Right, can we buy another thing?
That's fine.
Yep, we already have this chat. Let's get this one. Awesome. Okay, so now we can see what this area is like. Let's get a boss. Okay, is there anything over here? Oh my god. Piggy, welcome on in! Strong as a boulder, or a rock at least. Let's sing together till you're released. Oh, look here, Red Maiden. This poor creature is all tangled up in white binding. Surely you know a song for unsticking such stickiness. It was like power greater than a song to break those bindings. Well, worry not. If something is needed, the road will bring it to us. Okay, let's see what's over here. Oh, those enemies can go in the bin. There. I want to get up there, but can I already get up there? Let's have a look. Is there any platform I can grab onto? Yes. No. This one, though. There. Oh. Come on now. Can I slap him? I can. Wait, do I have to slap the other way? Okay, never mind. Seems to not work. Unless I've already done it. Right, what's over here? Ah, I remember now. Right. Oh dear, oh dear. This is not good. There we go. Whew. Oof. Okay, so there are traps somehow. But I haven't really figured out what rope is pulling that. seems to be a bit of a... Yes, I was about to say, there's a bit of a scroll effect to it. If you look at the door at the moment, it looks like the door is a bit like facing like this. But then when you come closer to it, it starts to move more like that. Check this out. See? That's really nice. Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours and reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. JW Beyonce's got a dash, but hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. Thanks so much, Nico, for the stream, and enjoy Silksong. No worries, JW Beyond. Thank you so much for all the subs that you've given. And have a wonderful day yourself as well. And hopefully you'll be playing some Silksong soon as well. Unless, of course, it's not your forte. But yeah, I just hope you have a wonderful day. We want to get to a boss. I want to at least do one boss and then wrap it up. Oops, wrong button. Oh, you can use it to farm as well. Interesting. Ah, no, too late. I saw it too late. Okay, take that. There we go. Okay, let's save our big friend. And let's hope he doesn't want to eat us. Ashley Millman has gifted a gift sub. Hello, Ash. Sorry about that. Ash, I'm noting your name down as well in the Book of Eternity. Ash, can I just say, oh, you're live right now. Hold up. Are you? Is Ash watching us? I gotta check this. Oh, Ash just gave a quick sub as well. Ash, thank you so much for the sub. And have a good one with Hollow Knight Silksong. Don't look at the screen at the moment. It lives up to its promise, and I'm very excited for you to play this one. And obviously, I'm also very excited to see you tomorrow. And yes, I am sniping your stream as well, just in case you're doing something funny. But it's all good. It's all good. Ash is trying to get the Silksong badge onto it. Is that a thing? I'll be honest, I couldn't care less about the badges. Bob says thank you so much for the gift sub, Ash. I'm gonna have to close this one for now. There we go. Yeah, where do we go from here? That was it. We just go back. We just go back. Either sub or gift sub. Ah, I see. Well, it's lovely that she gave it to us. Oh, hold up. Hello. Who is it? An intruder. Terrible. To interrupt a humble druid as they work. I meant no intrusion, druid. The sound of your laughter drew me to investigate. This settlement is built around an old structure of the Weavers. Do you know of them? Do they inhabit this land still? What settlements? What Weavers? You speak nonsense. You're here, in here, so why did you send you? Did you hear my wish? Granter of wishes, you?
Da, Finistra.
Granter of wishes? Wishes, yes, my wish. I need fruits of the world. 3 little darlings. I need them, so I wish. Does the kingdom not send you, little you, to grant my desire? Sure. I'll promise it. Berry picking wish promised. Promise then. A binding stronger than sin. Bring me the 3 mossberries, precious fruit. Precious fruit! Grant my wish, and then the work begins. I think, I'll be honest, I think I'm going to call it for here as well. I'm going to go quickly to the big webcam. Buddies, thank you so much for watching Hollow Knight Silksong with me. I'm going to try to close this window without closing the entirety of OBS. There we go. Awesome. Buddies, thank you all so much for watching the Hollow Knight special that we've done today. It was absolute joy to experience Hollow Knight with you all, as well as Silksong. So I hope we've delivered on this promise. Yeah, I'm getting hungry as well, and the fact that Ash is now streaming, I'm like, this is perfect timing for me. So I'm like, let's pass the torch on to Ash. But yes, we are going to raid into Ash in a moment. But just let me do my part quickly, and then we'll do that. So yes, I want to quickly give a shout out to everybody who has gifted anything to us today. So for subs, we've got Hikari Kim, Archduke of Prussia, Stu Sharp, JJ Dub, Marn, BSC Memes, Lola Bunny, Spooner, JW Beyond, and Ash Millman. Thank you all so much for your constant support. We have Miss Donnie, Marn, Zarek, Archduke of Prussia, Hikari Kim, Dark Beast Carl, and Erlane for the bits. Thank you so much for the bits. And for the raids, we have Juke Vid as well. Thank you so much for trusting your audience to BuddyGames. And with that, the Book of Eternity is closed for the time being. Love that little... You can just like shut like that. It's like, book open, be gone. Done. Anyways, that's now done. Hollow Knight Silksong is out now on PlayStation, and it's out on Switch 2, it's out on Xbox, it's out on Steam, whichever way you'd like to play it. I hope you look forward to it. I think so far it's looking very, very promising. It's very early days for me to truly say if it's living up to the legend that people are expecting it to. But I do think we are in very good hands, and you can definitely see that the effort went into the right place. So fingers crossed it's going to be fine. Not only that, we also have some socials which I'll quickly go in depth about. Quickly in depth. Does it work like that? I don't think so. We've got a Discord and a Blue Sky. If you haven't joined over there, please do so, because on a Discord we say it's the best place to stay up to date whenever we go live, as well as what we're up to on a schedule. We also have a wonderful community over there where we do things like watch movies together, play games together. We also talk about video games, indie games like Hollow Knight, so make sure you join over there as well. We have a Blue Sky. In a Blue Sky we go post go live notifications, as well as some fun little gaming things over there as well. We have an Instagram and a TikTok where you can see short form content that we've done in the past of our previous streams. So if you're looking for something fun and engaging to watch, you can check us out over there. We have a Twitter that echoes our Blue Sky, and we have a VOD channel, where these episodes will go up over there, as well as other games that we've played in the past, like Towerfall Ascension. It's another little cool little indie game that we played together with the three of us, because we're BuddyGames with Team 3, as I said to you before. So make sure you check us out over there if you can. So yes, we've done that. And then what's next on BuddyGames? For now, our schedule is quite simple. We have on Sunday, we've got Resident Evil Outbreak back with Rosie and Liam. Very excited for that. And then obviously on Wednesday, we're back for more Beyond Good and Evil with Amy Mallet. So look forward to those streams in the future. Right. I've done my parts over here. I'm going to enjoy some wonderful food, because I deserve it. I've worked really hard on this one. We've had a lot of streams back to back over the last few days. If you've watched all of them, thank you so much for your constant support. It really means the world to us. And hopefully one day we'll be able to say something like, oh, we can be partner or something. Well, with that said, we're going to be raiding into Ash Millman. There's a lot of wonderful people playing Hollow Knight Silksong today, but if I'm going to have to give it to someone today, it's going to have to be Ash Millman. So Ash, please be kind to the buddies and have a good one. Everybody, I'm going to have some food now. I'll see you on Ash Millman's stream for Hollow Knight Silksong. It's going to be a very awesome and emotional ride, because I know that game means a whole lot to her. Anyways, buddies, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Sunday for Resident Evil. Bye, everyone!